cannot do this at. Soon change. My mana is gone.
cast you into a pit of infinite tortures.
It's gone.
What's this? A real challenge? You finally caught my attention.
I cannot do this yet.
Die. The others found strength in their projections. They became reliant on them.
My mana is gone.
Be silent. Die. Really interesting enough to warrant all this pain. Yet see the futility of your efforts. Of death, my heart races. I am alive.
I cannot do this yet.
Feel the thrill of the
I'm sorry.
Hey guys, so this is probably my second last update to the character for the league. I'm kind of at an intermediate gear state, which is in my opinion pretty achievable, so you guys can have an idea of what the character looks like and feels like to play with, even with pretty low gear. The montage that you saw earlier on with the 4 Conquerors, and Sirus is on Awakener level 7. And I died once in all of them. It's a pretty bullshit death, honestly, where I was trying to leap slam out of the incoming meteor shower and it just didn't go off. I don't know why. The character feels pretty good to play. I'm pretty much deathless during mapping, and bossing is pretty safe. Once I get an explodey chest, I should be pretty much unkillable in maps, because most of my deaths in the last level has been from porcupines. Almost all of my deaths have been from porcupines. I'm leveling Infernal Cry in my offhand, so that using it as like pseudo corpse removal till I get an explodey chest. I'm also going to be experimenting with Intimidating Cry and Enduring Cry in my chest once I have my gear, and I'm going to be experimenting by dropping Call to Arms and linking them all to Second Wind. So I'm not going to make this too long. You guys can check out my gear and gems in my character page. The link will be in the description. And if you guys want a path of building, let me know. To talk about something specific, I think Fist of War and Shockwave support are pretty much the best supports. You can try out Ruthless and Fortify, but I think the DPS uptime on these is pretty high, so I would recommend using these. I'm using multiple totems linked to War Chief for now, because I use them to body block incoming porcupine spikes or projectiles that might one-shot me when I'm walking into a narrow corridor. D8 Bellow is pretty insane for the cost, because it gives you pretty much permanent 20% attack and movement speed. It's really good defensively and gives you a lot of quality of life when mapping as well as bossing, because you have more DPS uptime while trying to dodge stuff. The cannot leech when on low life hasn't really mattered much at all to me, so I don't think that's a problem. I will post another update video on this character when I'm completely decked out with my endgame gear. Hopefully I'll be 98 by then, so I can reach Anointed Flesh. That'll be pretty huge. Some of the biggest upgrades right now, in case you guys are doing something similar, would be, well, obviously a better weapon, but I think it's hard to get a better weapon than this, but realistically I think. And the biggest upgrades right now would be Bottled Faith, an Explodey and Crit Chest, and Rislatha's Coil. Rislatha's Coil in particular is going to give you a well-rolled Rislatha's Coil in particular is going to give you a lot of damage and defense, because I think it gives you 100 life when you stun an enemy, and because you stun all the time, that's a lot of life recovery, instant life recovery, that is very good when mapping. And obviously it also gives you a lot of damage. All of these upgrades are kind of expensive right now, so I'm trying to farm up and save for them. I'm not Empyrean, so it takes me a while for a plebeian like me to farm these things. Yeah, so these are the upgrades. This is the character so far. Hope you guys liked this format of me presenting a build. I pretty much yoinked this from Mathil. Hope he doesn't mind. I really like the way he does his videos. And yeah, hope you guys like this. If you have any questions, let me know. If you like this format of me doing things, also let me know. And if you need a path of building for this character, also let me know. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a nice league. Bye.